Hello YouTube. I wanted to get some extra light in these babies, so I bought this xenon kit from eBay. I've had some 35 watt xenon kits before and was sort of pleased with them, but I decided to go with this 55 watt. As you can see, it states output power 55 watt. Also, the lamp is marked with 55 watt. When I put it in one of these, had the xenon in this one, normal halogen, 55 watt in the other one. I was not very pleased at all with the light output. It was maybe even brighter, the halogen one, than the xenon. So I'm gonna show you now the amperage of the xenon kit. I put a charger on here, not to make a lot of noise with the engine on. As you can see here, I got 14.6 volts. I have another multimeter too, just to verify, and it's about the same. So let me hook up here. So this is negative. And hook up the bulb, like so. And there we go. Try to place it in a correct way, yeah. And switch this to amp reading. And there we go. And we have the plus input to the ballast. You can see nothing else than the multimeter going to the input. Connect this directly to the positive, and you can see it reads less than 3 amps at 13.6 volts. And just to verify, this was the one ballast. I'm gonna check the other one as well. Fiddle it like so. There we go. We're checking the other ballasts. Yep. And this is the positive to the other one. Let me see. There we go. And my fuse broke, or whatever happened. No, there we go. The light is on and it reads 2.66 amps at 13.7 volts. I'm gonna leave it on for a while to make it heat up, see if it changes. Not really. I think it's about heated up now, and the amperage is still the same, and the voltage is still the same. So let me grab the phone for you. We'll do the math. I had 13.7 volts and 2.66 amps equals 36 watts, and that is input power. And the other one, 2.9 maybe amps times 13.7, so we'll give that 40 watts of input, far from the 55 watt output stated. As I mentioned, I put one of the xenon in this lamp, no problem. For this demonstration, instead of leaving the bulb like this, I tried to fit it in the original headlamp, but it actually was too big to fit in the hole, and that's another problem. But as I ordered 55 watts output power, as you can clearly see, this is far from 55 watts output power. So what can I say? This is only a scam. One thing I forgot to do is verify this multimeter. As you hopefully can see, I've disconnected this high beam bulb, and that is 55 watts normal halogen bulb. Gonna do the same thing with this one. I'm not sure if you can see while I hook it up here, but we'll try. There we go. We have the voltmeter here. There we go. 4.7 amps at 13.4 volts. That is the 55 watt halogen bulb. So here's the map for the halogen bulb. I had 4.7 amps, 13.4 volts, equals 63 watts. And that is a bit more than the 55 watt stated on the halogen. It is a Osram bulb, so I believe it should be fairly correct.